Regulators! Mount up.
Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. I have about 5 clips that I want to share with y'all. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Let's go.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
You, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You dumb bitch.
What more can you possibly want? You have a man that takes care of everything, not some of the things, everything. And you still want more? You a greedy motherfucker, boy, I tell you. See, modern women are some greedy, selfish asses.
A what?
He's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's complacent, but he takes care of everything. I want y'all to really listen to this. Your boy Big Truck cannot be making this up. Listen to the delusion, listen to the entitlement, listen to the selfishness. And then you ask yourself, is this the type of woman you want to deal with?
In a year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you.
Dumb motherfucker. She don't want to hear it. Look at her facial micros and body language. The two things that I always highlight on my show. Facial micros, body language. They always tell the story. All you have to do is pay attention.
And he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Wow. She didn't want to hear that. She wasn't expecting that. She was expecting the sisterhood to rally around her and support what she was saying. And because they were not supporting what she was saying, they was giving her some real truth. She has a problem receiving that. It's almost like what those women on that panel did was place a fucking mirror right in front of her and forced her to look into it, seeing herself.
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work, waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression. Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment. Read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional.
Now she listening to what she's saying. But let me also propose another. You have some good men out there that love, Love, they love taking care of their household. They love providing for their household. They love taking care of their children and their wife. Sometimes, ladies, you have to put yourself in a man's shoes.
We have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make
Okay.
more than him.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
It doesn't matter about who makes more than who. There we go again. And here I go again. A large number of women sold their soul to the devil, the things of this world, and made material things and money their God. Because look at their behavior. Listen to the things that they're saying. That furthermore tells you that they have sold their soul.
All the bills?
Yeah.
And you make more money.
Yeah.
You just made yourself look like a dumbass by saying that shit. You never should have said that.
You mentioned that you make more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at their men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more?
The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not.
Choice is yours.
Post that said now women care about men's mental health. No, we don't. No, we don't. Who said that?
Good women. That's who said that. You know, those that actually care about others other than themselves.
I'll be the bad guy. I'm here to tell you the truth. You're not fighting mental health. You're fighting accountability.
Well, if anyone would know what fighting accountability is like, that would be some women out there. But I wonder exactly what they mean.
You're fighting the things that you did in the past that you don't want to own up to.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Do not take advice from a woman that speaks like this. Case in point, when I hear women that speak like this, they basically telling on themselves.
Fighting the voices in your head that your mama put there ever since you was a little boy, trying to enable you your whole life. Now you got to face it in the real world.
And
Shaming. Here we go again. Shaming black men. How many times have we heard this same damn dog food album playing in our damn tape deck?
this is what we would call victim blaming, saying that all their mental health problems are essentially their own fault.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Stop it. You're faking it.
Oh dear. So they've actually gone from blaming the victim for their own mental health problems to actually denying that those mental health problems for thousands, if not millions of men actually exist. How charming.
Stop it. You're not fighting demons. You're fighting yourself. You're fighting your own consequences. Please.
I heard what the fuck you said.
These types of women are fighting demons. There's a fight within themselves.
Unfortunately, as we have just seen, there are a lot of very misguided individuals out there that really don't understand a thing about mental health.
And there's some stupid motherfuckers out there that chooses not to understand and choose not to do their research. Mental health is real, especially men's mental health. It's real and it should be taken seriously.
And here we go.
Uncomfortable truth about women is that's rarely spoken about.
That women are 1,000 times more narcissistic than males.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
And she right. Absolutely right. When you sit back and you listen to the words that come out of their mouth, especially when they're on social media, they're on these street interviews, they're on these podcasts, they're making fucking TikTok videos, you hear it.
I think the entire human species is a narcissistic species. The whole species is narcissistic. But I believe that the most uncomfortable truth for the average person is that women are actually narcissistic, more narcissistic than males. It's not that males are not narcissistic, it's that women are 1,000 times more narcissistic.
I agree. I totally agree with her. You know, and when you look up the word narcissist and you look up those definitions, a large number of women fit those descriptions more than men do. Not to say men don't fit those descriptions, but you do have a large number of women that do fit those descriptions more than men do. I mean, narcissism is real. Personality disorder, the shit is real.
I've never heard a saying that, oh, you just have to love your father no matter what he did because that's your only dad. You only get one. I never hear that. I always hear it about a woman. No matter what a mother did to her children, no matter what, that's your mama. You still need to love your mom. No matter.
Oh yeah, no matter what. And I'm like this because I read scripture. Where does it say I need to love my mother no matter what? At? Respect is to be earned. Period. That's it. That's all. Think about it. Wow. Mom, I honor you for beating my ass. Mom, I honor and respect you for allowing me to get molested and things and touched and things of that nature. Wow, Mom, I just honor you and respect you no matter what. You see how that sound? How crazy that sound? Respect is to be earned. You can love someone and forgive someone and still keep your distance and have peace within yourself between you, your God, and that individual. last time that I checked.
What she did. I hear women say, no matter what a woman does, a man should never put his hands on her.
Bullshit. 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 A woman wolf up against me? I do you one better. I won't even put my hands on a woman. I'll pick her up and throw her ass somewhere. And where she lands, hey, I have no control of where she lands. That's out of my control. Once she's up in that air, where she comes down, I have nothing control of that. But you will learn, you will know, if you buck up against a man, you're going to get what's coming to you. Keep your hands to yourself.
And women believe they can do anything to you and expect that you accept it and still worship the ground they walk on. So if anything is going to improve, the truth about the psychology of women has to be revealed. It's a dark place. It's not peaches and cream, because.
And that's true. No man should be putting his hands on no woman. No woman should be putting her hands on no man. But what do you see happening nowadays? You see a woman bucking up against a dude. And when that dude gives her a 2-piece or a 4-piece, then what?
Say, I can't split rent with my little bitch. That's some shit you would do to a hoe. Not gonna lie, it's 2026. We can split rent a little bit. I don't really believe in 50-50. I just feel like if I'm in a relationship, we're gonna go 100-100. And we're gonna split that percentage however.
I agree with this sister right here. But modern feminist women, they'd have a fit. They would be so pissed off and mad by what she just said. She said she will go 100 with her man. And we're going to split everything down the middle because it's a win-win for everyone.
We see fits. Whether it's you paying rent and I'm paying the other bills, I'm paying the rent, you paying everything else on top of my maintenance.
Sounds like a real partnership.
And that's my homegirl right there. Tell it like it is, B.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a relationship is about partnership instead of the percentages.
A relationship is about partnership. When these modern women be getting on here talking about they ain't going 50-50 with no man, and a man got to do this and pay all of this, they've already disqualified themselves. You will know an individual by the fruit they bear.
Fuck the percentage. If we both ain't giving 100, we might as well not give nothing. Because we should be able to have each other when we fall off. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to have my own hustle. You should be able to have your own hustle. And we talk about gender roles and how shit ain't the same and men don't act like men no more and women don't act like women no more. Listen, it's hard out here, okay?
Exactly. They act like they out here looking for a daddy and not a teammate.
It is hard for women to be comfortable in their femininity, okay? It's hard for men to be comfortable in their masculinity because all this other bullshit, social media and unrealistic expectations that everybody just sees on the internet and thinks it's supposed to happen. That shit is not realistic. Just because you see motherfucking Lotto and fucking Nicki Minaj or fucking Beyonce living like this, that does not mean that's going to be your life.
Hello, speak to them. Make sure you say it louder for them people in the back.
You're not rich. You do not have a rich man. You have a working man. You're a working woman. You have a business. He has a business. However the fuck y'all dynamic is, y'all need to figure out how it's going to work for y'all.
And here we go.
Landscape has really changed because of social media. I think the thing with social media is that everybody thinks they have more options than what they really do. Right. You know what I mean? And with you swipe in, you go to the next one. Oh, this one looks better than that, or it has. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, even when people are like, "Oh, you need to date multiple people and all that." First of all, okay, who has time? Okay. Second of all, I'm really big on energy, and I don't like just I don't spend.
I like her energy right now. Her energy is positive, sincere, and this is a black woman spitting that game. So some of y'all, they be saying Big Truck don't like black women. Nah, I love black women. I love women that speak like this. She's speaking facts. She's speaking some real shit. And this is some of the things that a large number of women need to hear. Modern women speaking need to hear. Because the shit that modern women is doing is not working. It's not.
Spend my time with just random people, okay? Right. And then I also feel like when you date multiple people, I call it Frankensteining. You know how they built Frankenstein? They took this part, you take that part, and then you put it together to get your perfect person. The problem is that you don't really give one person the opportunity, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? You got this, that, and the third. So Jerome might be really a really good conversationalist, but Daryl looks good, and Kevin is, you know what I'm saying? And so you have all these different personalities.
Now, imagine that woman sleep with those personalities. Now, that woman is carrying all of those personalities inside her. And just think what the outcome of that's going to lead to.
You're trying to build your superhuman, you know what I mean? And so you don't give one person enough time to really, rise to the challenge. And I just don't. And you have.
I like what she said, that some don't give an individual a chance. A large number of women don't. A large number of women give the wrong person a chance and then get mad when shit blows up in their face. The person you should have gave a chance, you didn't. You didn't acknowledge that person. You overlooked that person. You friend zoned that person. And this is where we use the phrase, Pookie and Ray Ray. You rather give Pookie and Ray Ray the opportunity and the chance, but then at the same time, you're trying to change him and mold him into a good man where that's not even in his nature. It's in his nature to be who he is. But you try to change him, and then that backfires on you. And then when the outcome is the way that it is, now you feel some type of way. Now you want to generalize all men, and you can't do that. You have to look at who you chose versus who you passed up.
To have that.
Is who they say they
No,
are.
they are, absolutely. And even like 90 days is like, girl, the representative will show up,
A man can hide who he is
Oh, for a very long time. Yeah. Very, very long time, And so I'm just uninterested. I'm really, and there's nothing like people are like, well, don't you get lonely? And I don't. Like, I am my own best friend.
We all get lonely sometimes. Either we admit it or don't admit it. Don't get me wrong. I love my peace. I keep my peace. But at the same time, I'm only human. Hell yeah, I get lonely. I use wisdom and discernment. When it comes to dating and choosing an individual for me, I use wisdom. I listen. I ask questions. I observe. I report. I analyze. I'm doing this within myself. But yet, I still have this cool vibe. I still have this good energy. You see? I know how to make a person feel comfortable. It's up to that individual to feel comfortable. It's up to that individual to allow me to like them or allow herself to like and be liked. I think that sounds more better. I'm still going to be me at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? Most women have never been with a man that has good energy and that has peace of mind. I mean, when he has peace, it's a totally different vibe. It's a totally different aura. He's calm. He's relaxed. He's at ease. And most have never been around one like that. So they don't know how to handle a man of that caliber. Even if you switch the goalposts, you have some women that operate in that caliber. And some men don't know how to handle a woman of that.
Like me, myself, and Hyde, we have a good time. That's why I solo travel, I go eat. But you have to learn to do that.
Right.
And when you do not take the time to cultivate, you know what I mean, what's inside of you, and really get to know yourself and be in love with yourself. That's why you're out here looking for validation. That's why you're lonely and you feel it because you don't even like yourself.